you all, my friends? Oh my goodness, I am so glad to be back. I have a lot of organization for this video. Sorry about the glare in my glasses. It is very gloomy here in Michigan and cold, hence the reason that I have my big fleecy shawl on. But I have a lot to show you. So we are in my stitchy spot in the front room, which I will explain in a bit. I have my notes, so let me just take a look. The last couple of videos were horrible. I do not watch my videos back. However, I knew they were horrible because I didn't take notes. I just had my calendar, and that doesn't work for me. I need itemized notes. So here we go. Happy December. Today is Friday, December 2nd, 2022. I'm so excited for December. I get just as excited about Christmas as I do Halloween. All-time favorite holiday is Halloween. However, Christmas is the time for giving, and I love buying and making things for everyone. I love just spreading the love, and this is the month that I get to do that with no thoughts whatsoever of should I have spent that money. So December makes me extremely happy to be able to gift people with things. So I hope you all are doing great. Things here have been a little crazy, which we'll get into at the end of the video. Let's see. Okay, I wrote it out. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. If you are new here, welcome. Everyone is welcome here. This is my safe space, and therefore it is your safe space. So everyone is welcome. I appreciate you choosing to click on my video and see what I have to share. If you are one of my returning friends, thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, the shout outs, the unconditional love and support, like everything, the whole thing. Just thank you. Thank you all so much. I guess for those of you that are new, my name is Case. I am also known as Jeep Girl Stitches. Here in my hometown, I am known as the Jeep Girl. I have a Jeep. I love it. It's a manual. And not a whole lot of driving lately due to some health issues. However, she's my baby. So there's that. I am a stitcher amongst many other crafty things, which some of those will be sprinkled in here and there, but this is mainly stitching, and my focus right now is full coverage. If you went to the beginning of my videos, I did a bunch of finishes of smalls as I was working my way into full coverage. But then I fell down that rabbit hole, and it is a deep rabbit hole. So there you go. No shame in my game. I'm making beautiful things. I'm having fun. It's keeping me mentally stable. I am making all kinds of stitchy friends. And I'm able to share that love with so many of you. And that makes me happy. And you guys coming back make me happy. And that's all there is to say about it. Let's see. I have a bunch to show you today, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I have, I believe, 8 whips to show you that I've worked on in the last month. We're going to talk about plans for this month and 2023. I loved watching everyone's videos, and I'm continuing to watch videos that come out of everyone's plans. I love the creativity and the different ideas that everybody has, whether you're stitching a bunch of smalls or you're stitching full coverage or big samplers. Like, the amount of ideas is endless that you guys have come up with, and I am just in love with watching those videos. So keep it up. Keep it up. If you haven't put out your planning video yet, do it. Do it. I need to see it. I need to cheer you on. Let's see. My last video was just before Halloween. So I have the last of my October stitching. I have November stitching. I'm going to show you my setup over here that you can see. This is a new setup that hubby made me. We're going to talk about shout outs. I have a finished Christmas diamond painting that I've been sprinkling teasers into Instagram, and I don't know if I posted the full thing, but I haven't showed it here on FLOSSTUBE yet. So now that we're in the Christmas season, I just want to show that at the end, and we'll talk about some life updates for those that are interested. So should we just get started? I think we should. I'm so excited to show you all my stuff. I've actually organized. I've made notes. I printed pictures to show so I don't have to use my tablet. I've got everything organized. Things are out of Q snaps. Like, who am I? Mind blowing. And I'm just so excited to be here today. To share everything with you. I have so much. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I did wake up with a bit of a tickly throat, so I do have water over here that I will probably need to drink from throughout this video. So, okay, here we go. First up, let's talk about All Hallows Eve. I've got everything in a basket over here, so if it's crinkly, I'm sorry. But I did unzip. Everything's unzipped. All Hallows Eve was started last month. Or, I'm sorry, this December now. I'm thinking November. Was started in October with Steph from A Total Stitch Show. Her and I both fell in love with this pattern. Like, on the same day, I messaged her, and I'm like, do you want to stitch this? We've got to stitch this. So, this is All Hallows Eve. Isn't she awesome? And this pattern, so fun, you guys. So fun. This is, of course, I have an Earth Design. Everything that I'm going to show you today is Heaven and Earth Designs. Michelle Sayetta over there she is amazing with her stuff. Her charts are absolutely stunning. This is artwork by Donna Gelsinger. And yeah, Steph and I both started her in October. I just love her, you guys. So we are both kind of stitching differently, which is so cool to watch the progress to how different everybody's stitching is and how the focus comes into play. So, I just covered up my notes. I'm just going to drop this stuff down on the floor. Sorry. Oh, and I do have 2 of my 3 dogs in here with me. They are laying down. However, my oldest, who just turned 14, he is a Springer Spaniel, and he is old. And he has an old man cough because he has, I think he has congestive heart failure. Has not been confirmed yet, but he also has bad allergies. So I apologize. I will try to just go ahead and pause if he wakes up and is in a hacking mood. Okay, on to stitching. What you here for? Give them what they came for. Okay, so are you ready? Are you so ready? Check this out. So the lighting is actually pretty good the way I have it set up as far as colors are coming across. Okay, so All Hallows Eve, total stitching 5,764 stitches before I put this down. And this is now got me to a total of 2.51%. I'm so excited. This Royal Rose is just killing it. It's so easy for me to stitch on stuff. So I'll just get you in a little bit closer, make sure that I'm in the camera. The purples in this are so awesome. And this is not black. It's not black! I told Steph, it's not black. It's a lot of purple. Because she does a lot of stuff. A lot of her whips right now are a solid black background. So I'm telling you, it's when I asked her if she wanted to stitch this one with me, it's like, it's not black, it's purple, I swear. So that one has been so fun to work on, and that one will be coming out throughout the year as I get on with challenges. Okay, second is Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat was a rack to me from Steph over at Total Stitch Show. And she started it because she's seen it on Maxine's FLOSSTUBE, A Nightmare Before Stitchmas. So she gifted this chart to me and said, you should totally stitch this with us. It's so much fun. So I started stitching on it. And then I got to cross paths with Carrie, the patient stitcher, who also has a FLOSSTUBE, and she is also working on this one. So to see 4 different of the same project and how it's being stitched and how far everybody has gotten is just mind-blowing. I'm having so much fun watching everyone else that's stitching this. So this is Trick or Treat. This is, again, a Haid. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm sorry. Everything is stitched on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. So this is artwork by Randall Spangler. And I just love that spooky house. And you guys, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it. If you look up by that, I'm sorry, I'm shaky. If you look up by that moon, you see that faint ghost shadow in the tree, and then over here as well, you can see them in the other gal stitching. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It is so cool. So this one has a ton of hanging threads. I'm just gonna drop this stuff down. So I'm excited to show you this one. These leaves are no joke for the confetti, which is why I'm glad that I figured out Royal Rose, thanks to Royal Stitcher. So, Trick or Treat, let me just, real quick before I show you, I need to flip my page. Okay, are you ready? I was so excited to get a couple of leaves in on my last video, and now I have so much more to show you. So this one, Trick or Treat. Check that out, you guys. How flippin' awesome. Love it. Oh my gosh. So this one, as I read from my notes, got 3,288 stitches and is now at 1.33%. You guys, I did that. I did that. I can't deal with it. I can't. Oh my gosh. And so you'll see, you see all them hanging parked threads? Yeah, no joke. No joke. But this outcome is beautiful. So come in a little bit closer so that you can see. So right here, I believe, is the steeple of the house. And then you've got all those leaves. So I had started with cross country. And then I figured out the royal rose. And I just started going across. So that is what we're left with. I can't believe I did that. I actually have a picture that looks like, I have a stitch that looks like something. I am so impressed with myself. So, all right, next up, let's see, Snow Merlot. Let's talk Snow Merlot. This one I've been posting on Instagram if you've been following me. This was one of my Christmas in July starts. I love my wine and I love my snowmen. So when I seen this chart, I couldn't help it. Check him out, you guys. Isn't he the cutest? Oh my goodness. So this one, I did start cross country. This one is another piece by Donna Gelsinger. And kind of out of order here. I had said on Instagram that I was going to go ahead and just keep stitching within my Q-snap and update pictures on Instagram. But that when I did my video, I would take it out of the Q-snap for you and I both to see together the reveal of how much I've done. So to start off, I'm going to show you this. So this one I started in July and cross country. Slowly trying to convert it into royal rose. Lots and lots of blues, which are extremely beautiful. I should have kept my page. Hold on, let me grab my page. Put something behind it here while I show you. So, there, that's better. Those blues are absolutely beautiful. However, you can get burnt out on a lot of blue. So, I did as much as I could last month, working on this one. This one will probably come back out again this month for the challenges, which I'll talk about in plans. So, Snow Merlot got 2,954 stitches, and that puts me at 21.69%. I'm almost a quarter of the way there. So, I'm going to take it out of the Q-snap. So just bear with me for a few minutes as I try to pull these off. I'm excited to see what it actually looks like in full from everything that I've gotten done so far, because I haven't seen it either. So we're going to see this together. Oh, sorry. The Q-snaps are still super tight, and my hands don't always work because I have RA. So I throw my Q-snap down there. Make sure I have it correct. Piece of paper behind it. Are you ready for this? Don't. You guys! Look at that! Oh my gosh. I had forgotten what all I did over here. I haven't looked at Pattern Keeper. I've just been focusing on this area that was in my Q-snap. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So inside that star, lots of light colors. I'm struggling with. I have to have good light. So I'll just bring it in and show you. Oops, got some. I need to take my pinking shears to all of my material. Now, I've done some of my material, but not all. So what do you think? What do you think? Oh, This is a mini on 25 count, so it is still going to be a good size. I am so in love with this one. So in love. I just look at all of these. I watch everybody's floss tubes. And I'm just going to fold this up while I chat for a sec. And I see their awesome pieces and how far they've gotten. And I keep thinking, one day that will be me. And I'm getting there. I am so getting there. Like, all of my pictures, my projects are not just big globs of color everywhere. And that just makes me happy. So, all right. Next up, what's a new start for November? Because it's Christmas. I had to, right? So, next up is Checking It Twice. This is artwork again by Donna Gelsinger. I fell in love with this pattern way back at the beginning of my floss tube journey in April. You guys, isn't that gorgeous? I love this. This is Checking It Twice Max Color. And I just love that Santa. I need a Santa in my life. This one is still in the Q-Snap as I am still working on it. The confetti, this one, yeah, it's real too. Tons and tons of hanging threads, parked threads. So, ready? Look at those colors, you guys. So I am working through the tree and the lights. I am slowly coming up to, I believe, the window, which will then lead into looking outside. So, Checking It Twice has gotten 1,858 stitches, and that puts me at 0.73%. So let's come in and take a look. Do you see those ornaments? Look at that detail. I am just in awe of how this comes out. I can't wait to get more stitching done on this one. This will fit into some of my challenges for this month, so this one will get a lot more stitching done. Okay. Let's see. The fifth project is Toy Shop. Toy Shop, it's a supersized max color, and this one is inspired by Sharon over at Fun with Cross Stitch. Now, Sharon is super far on this one, and it looks amazing. I don't remember what version she's doing, but I just keep watching and watching her progress on this one. And, yeah, I had to start it. To me, this one gives me I Spy vibes. I had a couple commenters say the same thing. So this is artwork by Amy Stewart. This is Super Size, the Toy Shop Max Color. So I'm going to bring you in close. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a ton of different toys and detail in this chart. And Sharon's looks amazing. And I can't wait for mine to look that amazing. So this one I'm not as far, but I'm starting to get into some color, which is good because these light colors are killing me. I don't like stitching light colors like nonstop. But Sharon assured me on Instagram that I will be getting into some awesome colors soon. So this is what I've gotten so far. So this is the ceiling coming across I believe, and then it goes into like a darker ceiling. This here is my airplane. This one also started out cross country, and I am converting it to Royal Rose as well. And this one, I have in my notes, Sharon made me do it. Na, 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 na. So, Sharon, this one's your fault, and that's okay. This one got 809 stitches, which puts me at 0.33%. So, bring in a little bit. I'm so excited to get some more work done on this one. This fits a lot of challenges for this month. So this will get a lot of work done on it that I will be able to show you next time. Okay, number 6. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, sorry. Okay, number 6 is stitching shelf. This is Supersize Max Color, artwork by Amy Stewart. This one, I seen Carol from Zook stitch on FLOSSTUBE. Her and a couple of her stitchy friends were talking about starting this one and doing it as a sale. And I jumped on the bandwagon. Did I need another project? Nope. However, I wanted to stitch on what some other people were stitching on. And be part of that group and just be able to watch everyone. So this one has the 4 bookshelves. I am just into it. This one started out cross country. I am converting it to Royal Rose. The confetti, it's crazy in this one. A couple of people on Instagram said that the confetti is like super heavy in the beginning and then it kind of levels out. So this is where I'm at. So if I move these threads, you can see where I was going cross country. And then I picked it up for a challenge and started filling all of this in. So this one got 200 stitches for one of my challenges this week. And it puts me at 0.26%. And I'll bring it in so that you can see. Hold up my back here so that you can't see through it. So lots, you can see all the confetti. I have the start of a key coming in, I believe. Lots of flowers. So I'm just working on converting this one to the Royal Rose as well. And until I get through all of that confetti, it's taking a long time. But I'm glad that I'm able to use this method, because I think otherwise I would have a ton of ninja stitches that I probably would not go back and finish. So I'm excited. This one fits a lot of challenges as well. So I'll be getting some more work done on this one. All right. And number 7, if you've watched previous videos or been with me for a bit, this one has been shown before. This one came out for a challenge, and I've been wanting to get back to this one because I just love it. This is Humanity Defined. This is artwork by Penny Gollage, I believe you pronounce it. Aren't those adorable monkeys? Monkeys? Orangutan? I don't know the difference, but I love them. And so many colors I didn't think were in that chart are in that chart. And I love this one. And I was so excited to get back to it. Sorry, I failed to prep this one the right way. So it is not folded correctly. So let me just do that for you. All right, and make sure I have it the right way up. Pull my park threads out of the way. You guys, look at him. This is the daddy. And I'm working my way across. So what I did is I started over here and started filling in those confetti stitches and started just kind of bringing it across. I'm still working in this area. I got frustrated with all the confetti stitches, as we do, and started to do rows and parking over here. Isn't he cute? So I have a ton of like waist threads, I think you guys call them, on the front, where I'm finishing. I'll pull it through the front and I'll eventually stitch over it, and then I will snip it off from my cross-country stitching. So hopefully that will be cleaned up a little bit more the next time I show you. But I just love this piece. I had showed in my last time I showed this on a video. I don't remember which one it was, but I showed up close because if you look, there we go, purples and blues and pinks, all kinds of colors in there to get that fantastic shading. And I am more than stoked to continue to work on this one. So I'm hoping some of my challenges will fit so this one can get some more work, because I want to get that face done. I want to see his face. So, all right. Last one. Let me put my basket down. Sorry, in your face. I'll open your face. Last one I have to show you. Oops, dropped a magnet. Okay, is over here. So let me move my table a little bit, and I'm gonna bring you in a bit to see. Can't really see too much. I think what I'm gonna do is, after we talk about this one for a minute, I will pause it and then I will flip the camera and do a close-up, and then we can talk about it. So, okay, so this one is a restart. I had originally started this one on 22 count. Back in the beginning when I started full coverage, I was doing 18 count 2 over 1 full cross. Some of those projects are big. They will probably be restarts onto 25 count fabric next year. So I don't really have plans on working on those. The Reef, Birds and Blooms, and I have a couple of other ones that are on 18 count. And when the funds are there, next year, I'm going to get the fabric with my next fabric purchase to restart those. So this one is Super Size Max Color Waterhole Master, artwork by David Penfound. The rocking stitcher made me do it. Jemima has got so much of this one done. You guys, it is gorgeous. My printout is not the best. My printer was running low on ink. So I'm sure most of you have seen this one. And watching Jemima show this one on her update videos, that elephant, if you look, do you see all the folds in his ears and, you know, his trunk, and those details are in the chart. Now, she is not doing Super Size Max Color. I forget which version she's doing. Mine is Super Size Max Color. So, okay, let me pause you, and I'm going to reposition so that I can show you this up close. 1 second. Okay, guys, we're back. So this is where I've gotten. When I restarted it, I knew how to do the Royal Rose. So I started it with Royal Rose. So this is where I'm at, just still up, like, that's just a whole bunch of background sky. I do have a bird, I believe it's a bird, coming in these lighter colors here. So while I'm here on this, trying not to like make anybody sick, I want to back up a little bit because I want to show you what I have going on. I'm sorry. I should probably have paused this and then moved. So let me see what we can do. I've got a tripod behind me trying to trip me as if I need to fall again. I've had a few falls in the last month. Okay, so this, as I back up, is my PVC frame and stand. So hubby built this for me. I wanted something because I'm uber jealous of everybody who has the big frames. I can stitch all the way across. So I told the hubby, we could make a scroll frame. So he made me the scroll frame. And then we're trying to figure out how I'm going to stitch on it. So I thought about bringing the Lowry down here and making this my stitchy area. But then what am I going to do if I need to sit in my recliner? Because I cannot dangle my legs all day. Just a little bit at a time. Or they start to swell. So I have lymphedema in my legs. So this is what he came up with. It is slanted. I can roll my computer chair right up to it. And I can stitch. And I'm super excited to be able to do this piece all the way across. This piece will be my focus piece that I am going to try to, I don't know, I think it'll fit into some of the challenges for this month. But definitely starting in the new year, I want this to be my focus piece that I stitch at least a couple hundred stitches on each day. And I might have to do like 100 stitches and then go put my feet up in my recliner and stitch on something with the Lowry and then come back and do another 100. I love the idea that Suki, the brown-eyed stitcher, has, that she does like 500 or 600 stitches on her daily focus and then goes to stitching other things. Unfortunately, I can't sit here that long. So I'm striving for like 100 stitches, rest for a while with my feet up, and then come back and do another 100 stitches, and then go back and finish my stitching in my recliner. So hold on one second. I'm going to pause you and get back in my chair, and we're going to talk a little bit more. Okay, we're back. So thank you for bearing with me. That is the stitching. Sorry, I just took a drink of flavor carbonated water. Okay, let me grab my notes because we have some more to go before I let you guys go and watch the next floss tube. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so in total for November, I stitched 10,749 stitches. Not my best, but it's not bad with everything that I had going on. So, you know, I consider that any stitching a win. And so I'm happy with that. I don't come down hard on myself if I don't get as much done as I want to. I do get frustrated. Do you guys do that? Do you get frustrated if you can't get stitching in because life? Like it's like a drug. Like it pulls you in. And like, if I have to go a few days without stitching and I'm not doing some other craft to fill that void, I completely feel like withdrawals. Like, oh my God, I need to stitch. I need everybody to get out of my way and leave me alone and let me have some me time. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that's how this mama feels. And then I tend to get a little frustrated. So, I try not to get frustrated. I try to just busy myself with other things. But a lot of life happened. Let's do some shout outs. So I will link anybody that I've mentioned in this video will be linked down below. Go check them out, show them some love, hit the like and subscribe button. You don't have to hit all notifications. You don't have to watch all their videos. You don't have to comment. But guys, that like and that subscribe is so huge for the algorithm and for self-esteem, and just to know that somebody else is there cheering you on. And there's not enough hours in the day to keep up with everybody. And yes, everybody has their favorites, but there's no harm in going and subscribing and liking a floss tube, even if you don't stitch what they stitch, or you're not interested in what they're stitching, or you don't necessarily like their videos and how they do them. I get that. I totally get that. I can't watch everybody. I don't have enough time. I just don't have enough time. Even though I sit here stitching and watching FLOSSTUBE all day, I still don't have enough time to catch up with everybody. So go show some love. It is the time of the year for giving and supporting and being selfless. So get those subscriber counts up for everybody, you guys. Just love on everybody and just be that support system that everybody needs, especially this month. So these shout outs, most were linked in my last FLOSSTUBE video. But because I didn't have notes, I totally forgot to shout them out. So I went back to that video. I wrote everybody down. I wrote down some new ones that I've been watching, and here we go. Angie Slowly Crafts. You guys, she is such a sweetheart. And I tease her all the time that we need to get together and stitch, and that it's not that far from my border to hers. And we could just meet in the middle and we could stitch, or she could just come here. I could go there, whatever. But anyhow, she has awesome videos. She's got some amazing projects, and just go show her some love. She always says she didn't really get a lot of stitching done, that she's super slow at things. But you know, on all of her videos, she's got some amazing progress. And she just sits on the floor in front of her couch. And I just feel like I'm sitting there with her, just seeing all of her awesome goodness with a stitchy friend. It's so awesome. Holly at My Daily Hades. That's what she stitches daily. She stitches on her Hades. She just had a finish. Yay, Holly! It's super awesome. You have to go check her out and look at her projects. And she's doing a lot of the minis, and the detail in those minis are awesome. But you've got to go check out her finish. So go check out Holly. Laura and Joe over at the Slovak Farm. These two are hilarious. I love them. Laura has a small business. I think she just runs it out of her home. I don't think she has a shop. I think it's her small business. And she dyes fabric and stuff. And the projects that they both work on, Joe also stitches. And it's words. I've been up since 2:30 this morning, you guys. I got out of bed because I couldn't lay there anymore. The pain was unbearable. So I was sitting in my recliner prepping for this video at like 3 o'clock this morning. Okay, so start over. A lot of the stuff that they are stitching is on fabric that Laura has dyed, and it is gorgeous fabric. And Joe's working on an ink circles, Dragons of Sumatra, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Laura or Joe. But I think that's what it is. He's using variegated yarn, and it looks awesome. The dragon that he got finished on that stitch, mind-blowing. Laura does a lot of the different challenges and is an admin of the group that I just joined. So she gets a lot of different stitching done due to the challenges, and she's got some really cool stuff on the go. So you need to go over and check them out. Go check out her shop. See if there's anything you're interested in. Yeah, I can't wait to get some fabric from her, because once I need something that is a special hand-dyed fabric, I know she can do it if I can't. So super excited. Go check them out. Support them. They're great. Needlecraft Danny. You guys. So many amazing projects. So many whips close to a finish. Whips that have been finished. And she's doing daily Flossmas with her Advent gifts and her daily stitching. She is super awesome. Go check her out. Let's see. See if I can say this right. Nicola. I don't think it's Nicola. I think it's Nicola. At Simply a Stitcher. She is doing daily, not daily, I'm sorry. She is doing a bunch of Stitch With Me videos of all different types. Some with music. Some where she's talking. And I believe some with just the noise, so like an ASMR. And she has finally hit her 1,000 subscribers. Yay, Nicola! That is so awesome. And she needs some more watch hours. So head on over, check her out, like and subscribe, watch some of her videos, help us get her watch hours up so that she can hit that next level in her floss tube. Liz at Stitch by Liz, you guys. Oh my gosh. Her and Ross. He edits her videos for her, and she'll be chatting along and showing her whips, and all of a sudden a little bloop pops up from Ross, and he just puts some of the funniest stuff in there to make you laugh. He, puts stuff in there to be sympathetic for when she's been sick. She likes stitching scary stuff, but doesn't like watching scary stuff. She said in her one video that Ross made her watch a scary movie, and I can't remember which one it was. His little blips in those. You've got to go show her some love, watch her videos, and read the little blips from Ross up at the upper corner, because it's awesome. I need somebody to edit my videos like that, because that would be so much fun. Vani at Thread the Needle. Amazing. So much full coverage awesomeness. You've got to go check her out. She is also going to do the daily Flossmas videos. She's doing those, and she's got some advents that she's opening, and she's going to show her stitching, and she's got a really cool way of picking her stitching and how she's going to do it. So go check her out. You've got to go check her out, because it's super cool. I watched her this morning, and she has some really neat ideas. Amy Taylor. Hi, Amy. Oh my gosh. She is so sweet. And her little boy, Sydney, right? Amy? Sydney. He's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. So she has a lot of whips going as well, and fairly new in doing her videos. She doesn't, I don't know how many she's got up, but I just love her. And her and I have been connecting and chatting along with many others, but her and I have focused on wanting to do a Stitch With Me video, but do it together. So we're trying to figure out the best platform for that, because we obviously can't go live on YouTube, because we're not at the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, just all that stuff. I am working on a way to go live through a different platform on YouTube, if we can make it happen. If not, I think her and I are going to schedule a Zoom call and I believe you can record a Zoom call. And so we could each record it, and then we could post it to our FLOSSTUBEs. So I'm working on that. So hopefully soon, Amy, we can connect. May not be before the holidays, but that is one of my goals for after the first of the year. If we can't make it happen sooner, keep watching for that. And Leanne, Small Town Stitches. She is here in Michigan as well. I was super excited to find that out. I'm not sure where or how far away from me she is, but I'm hoping to connect with her one day. She has amazing projects as well. And one of my favorites that she is working on has enabled me to purchase the chart, and it will be a whip. Probably not until next year, which is only just a few weeks away. So as soon as I've asked for gift cards for material, so that I can get material, so that I can start some of these new ones. So she was my enabler for this next chart, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Go over to her and watch it, and watch her video, and without reading comments, don't cheat, don't look at my comments, just watch her video and show her some love, and then come back and comment here and let me know if you have figured out which chart I have purchased of the whip she is doing that I am going to start. Let's see if you can get it right. I have faith in all you guys. I just have faith. Okay. That is it for the shout outs. Real quick, I'm going to talk about Stitchy plans, and that'll wrap up the Stitchy stuff. I know we're almost at an hour. Craziness. Okay, so plans. Going forward, I talked about the Facebook group that I just got into with Laura from the Slovak farm. I am trying to figure my way around all of the challenges and figure everything out, so I have reached out to her a few times. Sorry, Laura. Asking questions to make sure that I am on the right track, because I don't want to post something and do one of the challenges incorrectly and it not qualify after all of my time. So still working through all of that, but they do daily, weekly, and monthly challenges. So I'm super excited to do all of those. And in that regard, since the challenges will have me stitching, instead of me just getting focused on one project because I've gotten quite a ways into it, or, whatever, I don't want to be hyper focused. I want to show all of my projects some love and get some new ones started. Yes, I have a lot, and that's okay. That's all right. I will get to touch a bunch of whips based on these challenges. So my plans are, since I will be touching different projects throughout the week and getting so much done on each one to meet these challenges, my plan is to do weekly floss tubes. It's a crazy month with the holidays coming, but I don't want to be doing hour-long videos. A, because it's inconvenient for you. B, because I want to be stitching. As much as I love to chat with you guys, I'd rather stitch and chat with you like online while I'm stitching. And so I think if I come back weekly, show you what I did for the challenges the previous week, then my videos should maybe 30 minutes, if that. So that's my plan for that. As far as I know, there are no openings in that Facebook group right now. So again, Laura is an admin. Go check her out. Ask her any questions if you have them. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to answer questions. I don't know if they have a wait list for the group. Like if somebody drops out and an opening comes up, if they get the next person on a wait list or how that works. I don't know, but Laura can help you. Thank you, Laura. Let's see. So go check out Laura. Also with the weekly videos, that'll make Dylan happy. Hi, Dylan. Excited for you to come home for Christmas. So Dylan's my biggest fan. He's my oldest boy, and he is on the autism spectrum, and I just love him. And he constantly is asking, when are you going to do another video? When are you going to do another video? I need to see your projects. Dylan doesn't live here with us, and he lives at his own place. And so he watches a ton of YouTube. And so since I don't get to see him every day, we do talk every day. I don't get to see him every day, but he is wanting more videos to see what I'm working on. So Dylan, Mama's going to try to fulfill that for you. I'm hoping for weekly, if not every other week. But we got to keep the boy happy, right? So I'm excited to do that for Dylan. Plans for future videos and 2023. Obviously keeping up with challenges to do videos. I have a bunch of HAIDs that I want to start, but I already have a bunch on the go. I was not marked safe from their 50% off sale Thanksgiving Day. I happened to want to show my mom a chart. And I'm like, oh my God, HAID's having a sale. Oh my God. And my husband's like, oh boy. And my mom's like, oh man, there goes Tubby's paycheck for the week. So I did go and buy some charts. I don't have any plans of starting them right now. My plan is going into 2023, getting material for them, getting the fabric. But I thought about spinning a wheel like Vani does at Thread the Needle. And then I'm like, but I have now the challenge group. And so what I want to focus on is getting one of my projects to 50%. When I get to 50%, I have permission to start a new chart. And then when I get another one to 50%, I can start another one. So I'm not going to do no new starts. I'm not going to, put myself on any kind of restrictions for anything. My brain doesn't work that way. If I'm told I can't do something, then that's all I hyper focus on is why can't I do it? Like, I'm an adult, I can do whatever I want. So that's my plan. I don't have any that are really close to 50%. I think Snow Merlot is my closest. So I got some work to do. And so get to 50% unless, I did put a clause in there, unless I am invited to do a SAL, a stitch along, start along, or I absolutely need to start a new chart for a challenge because none of my charts fit. Highly unlikely that will be the scenario, but I have put those clauses in there for myself just in case. Oh, I didn't talk about Faye. Another shout out, Faye over at Fairy Floss. Adorable, love her. She did a stash dive, and I'm like, oh my God, I loved this. I should do a stash dive. And she commented back and said, you totally should. I love watching them. So I am going to do a stash dive video, and it will probably be today since I'm already in video mode. And then we will, if I can get all my printouts. If not, I'll do it in a few days or whatever. So if you see me in the same clothes, that's why. But I'm going to do a stash dive video of all of the charts that I have in my stash that I plan to be starting at some point in time. I'm also going to do a personal My Why video. I have been asked a few times what was my reason for starting FLOSSTUBE. So I want to go into that, but in a different video. So if you're interested in that, sorry, you're getting me today with bedhead. Seriously. So yeah, I didn't even do my hair for you. This is what you get. So go check out Faye over at Fairy Floss. She's got some awesome videos and projects on the go. And then my personal My Wine video. Yeah, and that's everything stitching wise. So if that's all that you're here for, thank you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and letting me show you what I've done over the last 4, 5, 6 just weeks. So I will let you go. I'm going to real quick go into for those of you that want to stay, I'm going to show my diamond painting real quick. And then I will do, yeah, I'll do a quick life update for anybody that's interested. And then I'm going to get off here because I have coffee calling my name. So, for those of you that diamond paint or are interested, I'm going to show you. I posted pictures. I don't know how good I can get this in the picture. Back up a little bit. Let's see if I can do this. This is Diamond Art Club, a Garfield Christmas. And it is finished. It's so big. It's so big. Okay. That's most of it. It's so sparkly. Dylan, it's done, babe. Look. Oh my gosh. This one is huge. But Dylan loves Garfield. And he loves Christmas. And he loves lights. And that's what started this one. So I'm just going to give you a scan. Oh, and he loves clocks. So we have a grandfather clock. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to see and do this at the same time. But you guys, do you see all that sparkle? Look at it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I had so much fun working on this one. So I'm excited to get this one framed in and hung on the wall, get our tree up, and watch the lights sparkle off of it. And for Dylan to see it in person when he comes home. I'm super excited for that. Okay. Quick life update. Real quick, because I'm a little over an hour. Okay. Nothing we have tried for my back and hip pain is working. I see the doctor on Monday to go over the results and talk about the nerve blocks that I had done the day before Thanksgiving. They didn't work. If anything, I'm in more pain now than I was prior to that. So I don't know what nerves they blocked and what pain it's supposed to be blocking, but I'm a little worse off. I think they can do nerve testing. I know they did for my carpal tunnel and for my neuropathy. They did nerve testing. So I don't know if they can do that on your back or not. If anybody knows or has had it done, if anybody's had the nerve blocks done, the nerve burning, ablation, feel free. Comment down below. Let's connect and chat because I don't have anybody else to ask. Let's see. So because of that, I have a rolling walker with a seat on it in case I need to, if we're going to be walking a long distance. If I need to sit down real quick because my feet are tingling, I have a seat right there, even if there's no place to sit. I have my walking stick, which I started out with, and as my health progressed to get worse, we got the rolling walker. We were fortunate enough to find a mobility chair, an electric power chair on Facebook Marketplace, 30 minutes from my house It works. So we went ahead and picked that up. I now have that so that this summer I can go to Hearstfest, I can go to the Amish flea markets, I can go anywhere that requires a ton of walking and not have to put myself through hell and only be able to walk a half an hour, 45 minutes, if that, on uneven terrain before I need to sit and take a break and then be down for the count for 3 or 4 days because I exhausted myself. So I'm excited for the chair. I am 44 years old and need all this medical equipment right now. So I am grateful that we found one, and I am grateful for the opportunity to enjoy my summer next year. I enjoyed my summer this year, but I paid for it. Between the drive, the walking, having to rest, getting up and walking again, I paid for it. So I'm extremely grateful and blessed that we were able to find that chair at such a good deal. Let's see. Other than that, we're gearing up for Christmas. As I mentioned, Dylan's coming home for a few days. We're going to celebrate his birthday and Christmas and enjoy our family time and just cherish every moment that we have with each other while he's home. My Christmas shopping's almost done. How's yours going? I just have a couple more things to buy for family members and then Mike. And we decided that Mike and I decided we're going to get each other something, but we want to put his paycheck after the bills towards finishing our deck. And once that's all done, I can give you a tour of that. So it's going to be amazing and awesome and lots of room. And I should be able to stitch out there once it's done because we're going to enclose it. So that's great. So my Christmas shopping is going well. I just don't like to wrap. So wrapping to me is not fun. So hubby and I usually go and we get a jug of eggnog. It's the only time I drink eggnog. It's wrapping night. So we both get a glass of eggnog. We wrap presents while we watch a Christmas movie. He wraps. I write the tags out and label them. And then we put everything under the tree together. So that's been our tradition for years. So that's what we have coming forward, is to wrap everything. And oh yes, I should have said this in the stitching part, but I've had quite a few new subscribers, and that is awesome. It's been mentally fulfilling for me to connect with stitchy friends. And yes, I don't care if we've only talked a couple times. You guys are my stitchy friends. And just to connect with everybody. My old man is snoring on the couch. But mentally, it has been so awesome to feel all the love and the support and the cheering on that goes with FLOSSTUBE and this community. So I am extremely blessed to have all of you here with me. We are nearing 500 subscribers. And once we hit 500 subscribers, there will be a giveaway to show my appreciation. So like, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends, share, whatever. Let's get that to 500. My mom keeps cheering me on. She's like, "Oh, we're so close. We're so close," you know. And Dylan, he calls me every day to let me know what my subscriber count is. So let's see if we can blow Dylan out of the water, because he's just like, oh my gosh, you were at such and such. You got X amount of subscribers since yesterday. Too cute, you guys. So thank you so much for the love and support and for giving my boy something to look forward to. Okay. I hope you all have a great week. That's pretty much everything. I'm at an hour and 10 minutes. I'm sorry. That's why I want to go to weekly. I hope you all have a great week. I hope you all stay safe and get to do a ton of what you love. And I am hoping to be back around December 9th in about a week to show you what I did this week for a much shorter video that will upload much faster. And yeah, share my progress with you. And that's a wrap. That's all my notes, you guys. So from my home to yours, much love, peace and kindness. Be good to people. Spread the love. Go give everybody a like and a subscribe. Enjoy your week. And we'll chat again soon, you guys. I love you. Bye.